Hi, Stream Elements has joined the chat today. Welcome, Stream Elements. How nice of you to decide to join us today. Oh my goodness, my sinuses are angry. Welcome to that time of the year. Alright, so I didn't realize that today was Planet Zoo anniversary, so this works out. Although we won't be doing much with this, but the new balloons might show up in the park. So, for their anniversary, they've got 4 new animal balloons from Looney Balloons. One is a black and white lemur, a peccary, a deer, and something else. What was it? Oh, orangutan. There's also a new animal, the collared peccary, that you're getting for free. There's a sale in their merch store. And apparently if you release X number of animals as part of the community challenge over here, you can get an outfit related to the anniversary, and those have to be released in franchise mode. Alright. So, I've been busy the past couple of days trying to catch up to the husband. I was hoping to start the new area today, however, I didn't quite get it done in time. So we're gonna finish that up today on stream, and I will get the speed build out as soon as I possibly can. So let's pop back into Park Oceania, since that's what we're working on today. I think we have one more week before Coral Island goes live and into full access, or at least out of early access, shall we say. And then we'll be getting back into that on the 14th, I believe. Alright, so things look quite a bit different than when we were last here. Quite a bit different. We have the area filled in now. I haven't readjusted the sky ride yet. We're gonna need to readjust that at some point. I would like to readjust that a little bit, but it's probably gonna kick everybody off and close the ride. But we do need to fix this section of the track here. But we've gotten this section of the park. What time of day are we at? Oh, right. Let's pop that sun back up there. Oh, that's pretty good. So, entrance has stayed the same except for over here near the bus stop. We have added a staff-only access door in case they're bringing in some animals or deliveries or whatnot. And we've got the facades on these buildings over here now. And we've got our quarantine built. Again, all this will be in the speed build. And that will get edited. I'll start working on that edit tonight. And we've got all of this in here. We added a little bit of a wall to close off this staff section here. There's so much foliage, it's hard to see anything. So we worked on the Koala Dome together. There are so many people in the Koala Dome. We added the, well, the Quokka dome was here, but we hadn't officially well, we might have just decided that Quokkas were going to go in here, but we didn't get much further than that. Excuse me. So we've got the Quokkas in there. I put up a little wall to block off this staff area, and I found that putting the trash can here is forcing them through one of the two doorways, and that was fantastic. We've got a keeper's hut back here, staff room, and I have a vet. Yeah, I have a vet here. And we put in another little wall that runs along the back section here. I put that staff path back there, and just kind of put some animal signs as a mural up on that fence just to jazz it up a little bit, make it feel not quite so empty. We did decide off stream the other night to add in vending machines for beverages because people were starting to bitch that they were thirsty and it was so hot, and like it was like getting to like red levels. So we're like, yeah, okay. So I made a little drink stand corral area thingy to kind of house the machines. I've got two here. I've got coffee and a milkshake, and over here I've got juice and a gulpy. In the speed build, you're going to see 3 vending machines here. There was a third one. The juice was actually sitting here, and I had a second gulpy, except nobody was using either of the other 2 machines when I had the 3 in there, so I thought, well, maybe they were too close because they were only accessing this one, and I thought that was really odd. So I nixed the second gulpy and just slid the juice over, and now people seem to be using both of them. So I guess it was just too many crammed in there, close to quarters, I guess. We have another staff path right here out in the middle, and a keeper hut and a staff building. And this monstrosity that was odd. Loud truck rumbling by. This monstrosity is going to be our wombats. I attempted to custom build a wall. It kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. So I'm going to leave it because I don't feel like messing with it anymore. But we have some more landscaping to go. And we have to get those wombats in. So I guess we'll work on getting the wombats in. I haven't bought any yet. We need 2. It's more than enough room for them. Oh, there's the Peccary. What is the, what is the Peccary? Like, what biome are we? North, Central, South America. Okay. Okay, so we won't see the Peccary in this park. And that's fine. Alright, common wombat. We're up to 2, so we're gonna go male and a female. I guess age doesn't really matter that much because we have death turned off. Or at least we believe we turned it off. We're sort of not certain, but we think we did. Alright, so these guys are going to go into quarantine. Oh, they also did a fix where the mechanics will now repair vandalism.
Oh, I see.
Supposedly. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit light. Did I put a keeper here?
So I take it that means they worked? Or at least not consistently?
I don't know.
Weren't they in charge of that?
I don't know if they replaced it, but now it says they'll repair it. I'm not sure what that's about.
Pretty sure they were supposed to repair it, but maybe they just weren't able to. Maybe there was a bug.
Oh, the mechanic only visits us once a year. No. I kind of want that to be every month, but that might be pushing it for the number of mechanics I have. But I did completely forget that we needed to set that. I mean, it probably would have been fine, but no reason not to set it. Like, I really kind of... The Wombat evolved into what it looks like because I'd started out with, like, mesh fence here. I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then I was like, oh, you know what? What if we had like some thick stone around there? I was like, oh, we have that jetty stone. So I started plopping that in around it. And then I had like the stone walls from over by the Platypus, and those weren't recolorable and they didn't quite look right. Now I could have recolored this to try to match that, but I was like, I don't know if I really want to fuck with that. And then I was like, oh, well, the European stone wall you can recolor. So maybe I can get that to match this, except it didn't look right. And so I was like, fuck. So I just kind of ended up with this monstrosity. I had to raise my ticket price to $20 before the guests would stop bitching that it was underpriced this time, the whole time I was working. We do need a keeper for here. I added a couple more caretakers. You need a work zone. You are going to be small, fluffy keeper 3. Right? No. No. Wombat keeper, I think, is what we're gonna call you. And you're gonna have, excuse me. Didn't hit enter. That and that. I found that when I try to spread the keepers out over like 2 habitats, then they can't keep up. How did I name those other work zones? Because now I'm like... Oh, oh. I named them all different things. Okay. Alright, what the fuck ever. It doesn't really matter. Did I put a perk on here? I was kind of rushing last night. Okay, I did. Alright. So we definitely look a lot different than we did. So we're gonna kind of let those guys go through quarantine, and while we're waiting on them, let's see what we can do here. Okay. Well, at least I can see you now. Wait, what is this? Okay. Interesting. Alright. So I'm gonna flip you. That's why I had the lighting messed up, because trying to do this wall, it was awfully dark last night. Alright, so we got that one, which is, yeah, it's that one. Alright, so put you there. Yeah, I can work with that. Or do we want to go smaller? We can go smaller to start on that corner there. Yeah, that should be okay. Got one ready to leave quarantine. And two ready to leave quarantine. Alright. You all are gonna come over to here. Alright, so while we wait for them, to get delivered on over. Get back to work over here. Are these like not touching at all? Those other ones are kind of touching. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause. And we'll see if both of these guys are in here. Okay, so we have to do a hard shelter. Alright, we don't have enough long grass. That's fine. Except 3 shouldn't be the same size as 1. There we go. Alright, it doesn't look like soil matters. We're getting there on the terrain though. It doesn't look like rock matters. We could use some more short grass though. It would seem. And it says these guys don't need that much in the way of room, but I don't know what size their enrichment toys are. Alright, we still have way too much sand. I'm probably gonna lose some of this long grass, and we'll have to bring it back. Just a little bit, because you know, I kind of don't want the long grass in the front. It'll obstruct our view, man. We definitely need to get the sand down because they're not happy about that at all. Much too sandy for their liking, so I'm probably gonna have to try to get under the edge of the barrier here because I've got the null kind of on the outside of this, so all of this is sitting on it, like on the sand, so that might be why they're a little extra mad about that. I'll bring back in the long grass in just a minute. Alright. Sorry, I forgot to do something. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now we need to get our long grass back here in just a second. Why is it still saying there's too much sand? Like, I've got that knoll right up against the edge of this. I really didn't think there was that much more sand poking through. It seems to think there is, though. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's just go entirely short grass, and then we'll bring the other in. And we'll do it that way. If only just to get this sand back within. Okay, so now we're mad about that. I have to figure out what you guys do for hard shelter, actually. I don't know if you guys are burrow or if you are not. I really need to find that out. Okay, almost there on the long grass. I'd like to get just a little bit more long grass in here. Okay. Alright, so hard shelter. Hard shelter. Wom. Okay, you guys are burrow. Okay. So let's see, where do we want to put you? Yeah, I was worried that was gonna happen. Alright. Can we, like, put it back? Kinda. Alright. It's not registering your shelter yet. There, okay, there we go. Okay, so we're pretty happy with that. Alright. Enrichment. So, what do we have for food enrichment? We have watermelon or barrel feeders, and then toys. Okay. Alright, well, let's start with food enrichment. We have a large barrel feeder. Alright, we're gonna recolor that guy. Okay. So we've got that. And that technically looks like enough food enrichment, but we're also gonna add a melon, because why not? Okay, so for toys, let's see, is this gonna make a whole bunch of grass disappear? Not a tremendous amount, but a little bit did. You know what, can we actually, let's rotate you. I can add some more grass back in a minute. That is accessible. I don't know why you're saying it's not. Okay. Alright, so we have a rugby pad, pumpkin ball, a colorful ball, a beach ball type thingy. I don't understand the rubber duck. I just don't, I don't quite know how they play with that. Can you change the colors on the ball? Oh, you can on these ones. Oh, hot shit. We can change some of the colors on. Ah, damn it! Went through all that and lost all my color changes. Alright. That is terrifying. An ice ball. Let's see if I can hit the right key here. Alright, and then maybe a cardboard box for good measure. I didn't realize they were branded Gulpy. Kind of fitting with the Gulpy soda machine just over there. Alright, we're gonna need some water in here. Apparently the water dish doesn't want to live anywhere. At least nowhere where I want it to. Fascinating. Alright. You're gonna be that and that. Okay, so we have all of that. Alright, now we need some shrubbery. But not much shrubbery, apparently. Alright. So what do we want to put in here? What are our options? We can go ghost gum. And maybe a foxtail palm. Oh gosh, that will take up the whole entire place. We put one of these in. Oh, actually, it didn't take up as much as I thought it would. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we didn't put any rocks in either. Meow. Little's here. I'm not just meowing for the fucking sake of it. Little's here. So we'll do that rock there. I think we're gonna have to adjust our long grass here a little bit. Not a huge, tremendous amount, but a little. Alright, let's see, what is this? That's tiny. Like super tiny. Oh, we can get our favorite tree ferns. Alright, we have some wattle bush. Wattle bush might pop us over the edge a little fast. sure though. So let's try this stuff. Not sure I'm a huge fan of this. But I guess it doesn't matter if I'm a fan of it. As long as they seem to like it. Alright, we can probably get one more something. Oh, they can do flowers. Oh, that's probably the end of that. Oh, yep, nothing else. Still seems a little empty in there, but let's go back to... Oh, no, our long grass is good. So us doing a little extra on the long grass worked out. Though I am sad to see that our vines aren't actually from their biome, so now I feel kind of dumb putting them on the rocks, but I don't have anything else that would really... Oh, we've got some basket ferns. Maybe we can do some of those. Alright, so what if we... I am touching the wall, right? That... I swear that cheaper one looked bigger. It might have, or it might be. Oh, oh shit, I still have to do a lighting pass? Oi. Well, that's not bad. Maybe we can still take some of these roots and shove them up there, even though it's not part of their biome. It should be okay, because they're... Well, that didn't just piss them off, did it? It did. Oh, fuck. Damn. Okay, these it's not picking up. I wonder why. Oh, it's picking up all of them. Oh, fuck. Alright. That looked so good, too. You know, I wasn't feeling these guys. What if we get rid of these guys and we put the basket ferns back? Can we do that? Maybe. Because it didn't buy us very much. Why are you being ridiculous now? I don't know, but you are. Are you touching the wall? Kind of touching the wall. Alright. Wow. That that ate quite a bit there. Dang. Nope. Not that one. Alright. Okay, let me take off those two. Oh, it'd be super great if my eye would stop twitching. Okay, so let's see if we can get this too. Oh, okay, no, we can't do that. Okay. Well, damn it. It let us do it over there. It must be the way I have the barrier. Alright then. It's gonna be that way. The Wombat said no, damn it, accept it. Alright. So we got the Wombies in there. Alright, and we have a little bit of landscaping left to finish up here. So when we were putting in the fencing around the koalas, I realized belatedly that I had it taller than the other fencing that we had put in, and I was like, well, shit. I was like, so who's gonna change? Because somebody's gonna have to change, because it looks ridiculous having these fences two different heights. In the same general area of each other, so I decided to go back and raise the other one because I kinda liked this one at this 3-tier height more so than the 2. The 2 wasn't bad, like we could have just dealt with the 2, but kind of wanted all of their heights to match. So you'll see in the speed build when it goes up, me adjusting that. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here just yet. Kind of have quite a mixture of different rocks going throughout this area. I've got a lot of our black volcanic rock. I've got some tropical rocks outside the Platypus area. These guys liked Savannah. What are you doing, ma'am? I think you're getting into trouble back there. No. Are you sure? Because you don't sound real sure. Okay. my computer suddenly turns off, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, jeez. It's windy. Sounds like my wind spinners are taking a beating out there. So where the hooks are is a little high for them. But the hooks were already there. So the one bauble, I guess we'll call it. When it spins, it bangs on part of the porch overhang. Fence work always takes forever. I mean, I'm sure it would go faster if I multi-selected, but I don't really want to multi-select here. Somebody wants attention. Meow.
What's up?
Does she have food?
No. What'd you do? We'll take more.
Or is she just being weird?
She's just being weird, I think.
I need to, because there's so much fuss in here, I just don't feel like multi-select's really gonna save me all that much time when I'd have to go back and reselect it all anyway. And individually twist and turn everybody, you know? Just doesn't quite seem worth the aggravation. So this spot needed fencing. Well, it didn't need it, but I'm gonna put it in because it looked weird with this empty space. Don't know what I'm gonna do in the other spots though. That I haven't quite made up my mind about yet. Oh, damn it, really? You're just gonna be a little bit fussy here, aren't you? You are. Damn. Alright, maybe we can grab a Tiki Steve. Can you save us, Tiki Steve? I don't know if you can. Why am I hearing a school bus? Maybe it's a dump truck. Say it's kind of early for that. Okay, Tiki Steve to the rescue on that end. That's kind of a lot of Tiki Steves down there, but if it fills the gap, I mean, we could probably just put a tree here, but okay, that's fine there. Alright. So that section's fenced there. I'm not gonna put fence here, that seems silly. We're probably gonna need fence over there. And then I guess fencing in here. So 2 more sections that need fencing. Alright. So if I put you there, all right, maybe you there. Perhaps you here. Oh. Well, I kind of like that actually. Hold on, I got something in my eye. A piece of fuzz or like an eyelash touching each other weird. It felt like something was tapping me on the side of my face. I don't see any fuzz on my glasses. Alright. So we did start a little bit early today, but oh jeez, we've been going for an hour. Excuse me. Whew. And the drink goes down the wrong way. Oh my. Alright. Alright, and we'll put you there. And you there. I don't know if this rock is gonna fit in here. Barely. I guess that's like good enough, right? Okay, so put you there. Okay. Grab you. And I'm gonna kind of wiggle you into there. It'd be a slightly tight fit. We're gonna have some Wombat statues hanging out in here. I think is what we're gonna do. If I can get these rocks in here. That's the plan. That's not too bad. Okay. So let's see here. No. Not really feeling you. You'll do. Grab you. And then maybe a little guy. No matter what I do with you, you're going to be hitting the people on the bench there. Well, I guess that's okay. It kind of helps break up the sight lines here a little bit. Might make the wombats feel not quite so stressed, maybe, if they don't have to deal with crowds from both sides, perhaps. Okay. So that's not too bad. Alright, let's go back into construction. And we're gonna search for wombats. So we have these cute little paper mache guys that don't ever want to stand the fuck up. They're like always on their sides. They only have them in the one pose too, so it's like, Now, we do have like the gargoyle wombat statue, but I don't really think I can get that to fit in here. Like, not really. Like, we might be able to add it to the to the upper edge of the barrier, perhaps. You okay? We can stick that guy in there. Did you manage to eat?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so this one. Can spin you to about there. Oh, this guy's poking through the fence. Hold on. Cat, what are you doing? And which cat is it? Little ma'am. What on earth has gotten you all wound up? Alright, so we'll get that guy in there. Oh. Alright, maybe... There we go. Couldn't grab him. It only wanted me to have the tree fern. Alright. Way more wombat than anyone really needs, but that's okay. Let me pull you forward just a bit. Alright, we can put you there. And then you. I'm not sure which way you are facing because you are in the wall. There we go, that'll work out there. Excuse me. Oh, this guy is ginormous. I did not know he was quite that big. He's scary. Wow. I don't know about that. He's kind of terrifying. You can change his color though. Well, I mean, I guess we could add a little bit of adornment here. If I thought my computer would handle it, I would put mist coming out of their mouths, but I'm not so sure it can. We're kind of already pushing, I think. Okay. Let's grab our next bit of fencing for over here. Now I have to figure out how we're gonna do this part over here, because I can't really Tiki Steve my way out of this one, so we might either have to put some rocks in or some like tree trunks in the way, make it look like we went around the tree trunk. This is a little bit of an awkwardly sized bit of in-between pathway. it just kind of evolved over the speed build, so like I don't really know what the hell happened. It just happens as time went on here. Oh, well, not exactly what I wanted there. There we go. Like I said, sometimes fencing seems like it takes the most time, or bordering, or so I'm hoping at the very least we'll be able to start block number 3. On Saturday, because I think the husband's going to be starting block 3 on Saturday. Like, he said he still has to make his area pretty, but I don't think he has that much to pretty.
Well, it also depends on where I'm going with the rest of the zoo right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not sure if I'm just gonna attach it directly to the other side of the path or not.
Mm-hmm. What, ma'am? What's your malfunction now?
No, how can you pass up that opportunity?
Well,
What's your meow function? Come on now. Hi, cow.
well, we can't ask P-Butt that, because he'll just meow back. So I don't know what I'm putting in here just yet. Could be some more of our king ferns. They're lush and fluffy, and they fill gaps really nicely. I think that needs a little bit more of an angle on it to get behind the benches. What, ma'am? What is the matter? What are you meowing at? Is there a birdie in the bird feeder, or are you just meowing for meowing? I can't see the window from here.
That's right, I didn't get a chance to tell you. Last night I hid the first 2 with my kiwi.
When? Oh, when I went to bed?
Uh-huh. The first 2 hidden kiwi are out.
What are they? Oh, you're not going to tell me.
Oh.
So they're in your small and fluffy block, or we don't know?
There is one in the garden, and there is one in Steve.
Okay. Sorry, I've kind of been holding Planet Zoo hostage the past couple of days.
No, you're fine. I need something to do last night.
Kind of surprised you didn't prettify last night then.
I don't know. I could have.
Well, I mean, you'll be able to have it tonight because I have to do the edit. I've got a multitude of hours to edit. Move that up into there. Alright, if these were more straight sections, I would totally multi-select here, but they're not. I really don't feel like fighting with it backfiring. So what, I think I've got one more section I have to put fencing in. right on the other side of the drink machines. Ah, shit. Oh, well, wait, maybe. Can we? Can we slide you in? That piece looks a little janky, but you know what? Not janky enough. Okay. Alright, what the fuck are we gonna do in here? Are we going with Black Rock or are we gonna go with Savannah still? We did a lot of the volcanic rock on the outer edge. We do have some of the volcanic rock on the inner edge. Like on the inside. I can take those two off now. So we don't have to specifically have those anymore. What, meowy pants? Getting to be about as bad as P-Butt today. Gonna name you Maurita pretty soon. Alright, let's see here. Our options. Probably get, yeah, that's somewhat works. All right. Let's see, where are our words? Alright, so we'll pop you there. I'm kind of okay with them coming out of the rocks. Like, that's not a huge problem for me. Kind of adds a little bit more something to it. You there. And maybe the shade. I don't know if shade affects the guests. I'm not certain.
I know it can reduce the temperature, which keeps them from being so miserable and heat.
Okay.
But I don't know if that misery translates into anything, like, meaningful for the game itself.
Alright, well that's definitely a shady, quiet section in there. I have to be careful here because this is liable to bleed over. Into this habitat here. I don't want to completely piss off the wombats. We're already pretty close to it. with the amount of foliage they've got in there. Alright. One more section of fence, and then we're gonna do a nightlight pass. And kind of hope for the best. Might have to put some floor lighting in. Is this the guided audio tours? Is that what these headsets are on these people?
Yes.
Okay.
Reminds me, if I'm going to do an audio tour, I need to start recording.
And what are you gonna put on there? Gibberish, code, secret lotto numbers of the future?
I was just gonna make shit up.
Ah, so not factual whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
I figured you'd end up recording yourself reading the Zoopedia.
What's the fun in that? Why do that when I can go to the Koala exhibit and talk about drop bears?
The legend of the drop bear? Blimey.
That was a horrifying accent, I have to say.
Yeah, I know. Oh shit, I missed section of... I thought I raised that up.
Good job, Nana.
I must have missed that one. I had to have. Alright, I think we're gonna have to Tiki Steve here. Can I get away with a Tiki? Oh, we can get away with a Tiki Steve there. I mean, I could make it work without Tiki Steve. Because Tiki Steve actually puts out a surprising amount of light, because I forgot I put the floodlight in him. So sometimes when I have too many in one spot, it's kind of a bit much. Alright. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I haven't a clue. I don't really think... I mean, we could put like one rock in here, maybe? Fuck me. Alright. There we go. And that solves that. I haven't looked at this place at night in a while, so I'm a little scared to see how lit up it is. I know we have to do a ton of landscape lighting. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the landscape lighting in the staff sections though. Like, I did put a couple of Tiki Steves back in staff pathing. Just, you know, so they can quote unquote see, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference to them. I mean, I guess it doesn't really even matter to the guests all that much. It's more personal preference, I suppose. Oh, that's huge. Oh. Oh my. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Alright. Turn this one just a little bit. Okay, and we'll kind of do, I guess, what we did with the other stuff. Why are you being weird? What? Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so I'll put you there. And you. Put right there. Alright, good the fuck enough. Okay. Now to grab the fence that I missed, apparently. I don't know how I missed this one. I got the other one next to it. Unless I got distracted while I was doing the speed build recording. Okay, so these guys do have landscape lighting on them. Making sure I didn't accidentally click anything I didn't want clicked. Okay. And boom. Alright, I'm going to save where we are now. Alright. So we're gonna kick this over into nighttime here. So there's going to be a lighting change. All right. Okay, so you're fine. Actually, let's... Well, I don't know. Should we be in explore mode for this? You're all okay. Morale? What? Oh my goodness. Morale. Ma'am. Whatever is the matter? Alright, so we are a little dark back in here. We'll get a little bit of some landscapiness happening back in there. Alright, our drink stand, our vending machine corral, I guess, is putting out quite enough light on its own between the light of the vending machines and all of our signage, so I'm pretty sure we're okay there. Oh wow, look at all these Tiki Steves over here. It's like a party. Party on up in here. And don't let little sad little Meow fool you. She had all kinds of cuddles and pets before I even got out of bed. She's had so much attention. And she could go sit on the bed with Russell, but she's choosing to sit behind my computer where I can't see her and see what she's doing and meow. So I don't know if she's looking at stuff outside and meowing at that, or if she's mad because Cow is with Russell right now. I don't know. She usually doesn't have any qualms about walking up to Cow and smacking him a good one though, so. Alright, we're pretty well lit back in there with some Tiki Steves, so I guess maybe we'll bring in some landscape lighting, like back all up in here perhaps, because we look fairly decent back in here. I like to call it resort lighting. That's kind of what it feels like. Alright, that pathway's fabulous. We don't need to do anything with that. Probably gonna need like one of these every so often. Ma'am! Come here then. I can't reach you from here. Meow, you have to come to me. Miss, I'm kind of in the middle of something. You have 4 paws. You can bring your meowy butt over here. That section got a little extra dark. Okay, so we have Tiki Steves there, that's fine. Okay, so we need some lighting over in here. Hoping we don't have to do too much lighting. Though it does look like we might need some pathway lighting over here. At least in front of our Wombat friends. Okay. So let me drag our little light bulb around. Wow, this is like a glowing fucking neon beacon. Okay. That's a little bright. Just a little bit. The hell's my... Oh, did it sink in? Is that why it's not suddenly so bright? That could be. Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. What are you doing, Nee? What are you doing? Okay. So we need to get some lighting up in our fern friends here. What, Mouse? You're being very Maui. Oh shit, I didn't do that bathroom. Fuck, I forgot about that. Right. I thought I was forgetting something. I had run out of time to get the bathroom facade put on. That shouldn't take too much time though. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to do an archway. What time is it? I don't know if I've got time. Maybe we can do a simple one. Okay, somehow we don't have any landscape lighting out here whatsoever. It's a little bit odd, but okay. Where's that bathroom? Okay, bathroom's right there. Okay, do we need... Okay, we need some more lighting up in here. Meow! What is the meow? The meowblum? That didn't quite work. What? Ma'am, you need to come over here. Miss Littles. Or you could go see Dad. Them's are your options right now. For I'm a little indisposed. I can't just drop everything and come over to you. Okay, I think that's not too bad. Lighting wise. Some pathway lighting here. What are you doing? Meow. How about we be a good girl? Okay. Alright. Crazy ass cat. Oh, you know what? Well, no, that should be okay there. I mean, this does feel a little bit dark in here, but it is nighttime. Okay. I'm not too worried about the darkness on the staff sections, because they're actually fairly lit. Okay. Let's deal with this bathroom real quick. Okay. Light's gonna come back up. Okay, so we need to... Wait, hold on. When is your... Okay. I did do that. this into Oceania. Get rid of the Wombat. Okay. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Oh, good. Now my eye's gonna twitch again. Wonderful. Alright, this shouldn't take too terribly long. Alright, so there's that. We need our roof. I've been kind of sticking to the same sort of building style for the most part. A couple of buildings I changed up a little bit just to kind of break up the monotony of it. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same throughout. Okay, so there's one side. And my roofs are kind of at least double. Because I've been giving them some overhangs here. Okay, I need that other bathroom. Okay, I need this. Okay, I didn't end up doing any hanging lights on that because we had the light from Tiki Steve. So it wasn't 100% necessary. I don't know if this is gonna quite work. So the door handles are slightly off of each other, like in relation to where they are, because this door is flipped upside down. Oh, it's not too bad though. The one's a little taller than the other. That's what's going on with that. Okay, so we need to grab our placard. And our placard also is lighted. And apparently when I made this, I made it crooked. Just driving me crazy. What, ma'am? What are you meowing at? What? What is the matter? Hold on, guys. What? Lay down. Lay down. See, Goodness gracious. I think she wants to take a nap and she's mad that I'm not laying down with her. Except it's not nap time for me. Do I need to move Cal?
No, he's
Yeah, like it's even slightly crooked at the top. Or at least it feels like it is. It might not fully be, and every time I try to correct it, it looks worse. It might be these being off slightly. Okay, that is touching. And that's probably what it really is, but that's the right one. Come on. I think you're sideways. Yep, you are. Do, 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 do. And I have those LED lights right there in it, so that way when this gets placed in front of it, it looks like it's backlit, at least to a tiny degree. Right, what is the senior rating on this thing anyway? Alright, it's at 100. Alright, we need to put something in here. Some description. I mean, I really didn't feel like fencing this. See, my straight sections I just slammed all together into one scenery piece, but I guess it's gonna be one of those things where when you start doing fencing and you don't do it in one spot, it's kind of blatantly obvious. I mean, I'm not fencing there though. But I did seem to fence in like all of the islandy type things, and this is kind of an islandy type thing. So I guess we kind of should. Just to kind of keep up with the look of the area. So apparently the 7th, and I don't know what day the 7th is, they're gonna be putting in some new power lines in part of town. So the part of town that they are gonna be fussing with, hey Zorts, they're gonna be shutting the power off for a while. While they do that, I don't think we're gonna be affected by that. I don't even know what day the 7th is. Oh, you know what? That's a Tuesday. We'll be fine. We're not streaming on Tuesday. Okay. That's right, because his court call's on the 8th. And I'm fairly certain that's a Wednesday. And I found out, which I didn't realize, apparently we're not getting an answer one way or the other on the 8th. We have to wait for an official decision to come in the mail. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? We're not even gonna know that day. Having to talk to a judge and they're not even gonna make a decision. I'm like, they'll make a decision, right? And then they'll just send us the official letter in the mail, right? That's how this is gonna work. He said the lawyer said that we would get an official notice in the mail. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but we might not know next week. Mildly aggravating. How are you today, sir? How are things in Goblin Land? I am drowning in post-nasal drip, so sorry for the snuffles. This time of year is the worst for me. Or one of the worst. Although, lately down here, year-round has been terrible. What are we doing here, Nee? I don't know. Why is everything all pushed in? That's a damn good question. I don't know. What is happening? Can we just, like, do that? That's fine. It can be a little wonky. You're okay? That's good. So husband did some new art for the channel. We now have an overlay for Planet Zoo. I think that Big Mingo might be giving a keeper talk to the other little baby Mingos. We also have a new overlay for Coral Island. That I can give you all a sneak peek of if you would like to see that. I mean, we could just put a Tiki Steve there. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have the archway, so that's fine. So we've got some bamboo fencing. The keeper hat keeps looking like there's a prairie dog or like a tiny baby capybara sitting on his head to me. I can't help it. That little circle keeps looking like an eye. And now I can't unsee it. I don't know if it'll show. So, let me see. That's going to be the Coral Island overlay. We've got a cow and a mingo and I don't know if there's supposed to be tomatoes or strawberries. Some kind of crop.
I'm not gonna lie, they're just indiscriminate crops.
Okay.
Nothing I made looked right.
So that's what we got going on there. We will be back to Coral Island on the 14th. So we're also going to be celebrating our affiliate-versary. I'm not doing any giveaways. I'm a broke bitch. I have no money. I have no money to make things to give you all. So we're just going to be hanging out together. I'm sorry I can't be like the other fancy streamers, but I literally have no money. So we'll just be hanging out and restarting our farm yet again in Coral Island. Since they're resetting all the saves, this time it's by force. Russell's getting mauled by puppies. So it might get barky here in a second. He's excited, he's fine. For some reason, he's started whining at my mom whenever he's happy, and it's this terribly high-pitched nails on a chalkboard thing, and we don't know why he started this, but he did. He never used to. So Mr. Sassy Pants Zuzu is rather happy that Russell's been sleeping out here lately, because we found a happy balance where the older cat that gets mad about being in the bedroom is out at night now instead of during the day. And we've been putting Cow in the bedroom at night. But now Miss Sassy Pants older cat is mad that she's not out all the time, and I'm like, look. Look, ma'am. This is not how we're doing it. You can't be out all of the time. Cow, get off my pillow. Cow, cow. Move him. I don't want him getting used to being up there. I don't want that to be a habit. He's not allowed on my pillow. Because he fucks with my neck. Because he offsets the weight on the pillow. And then it's not a happy time. I've already been having a hell of a time with my neck lately anyway. Whoop. Alright. So we're just finishing putting up this fence here. And then we have an archway and a little bit more landscaping to go. And then we'll be done this section. I will make sure that the speed build from the past couple of nights gets put in the playlist in the proper spot. It will go in before this one on the list, so it might be a couple of days before this one appears in the YouTube archive. Just to make my life a little bit easier, I might delay posting it. Tiki Steve, can I... Well... No! What the fuck are you doing? Stop it. I don't need like 10 of these. Can I... There you go. We'll just do that. That's fine. We'll just angle it behind. Okay. So hope everybody's had a decent week so far. How did your meeting go? Did the one person flip out that you thought was going to? Was there any entertainment to be had after being forced to show up to a meeting that you probably really didn't need to be at? We do have a trash can here. You didn't go and you've been feeling sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. We have a trash can here. Okay. Now, we need to... Sorry I keep jumping back and forth between these menus, but it's easier when I can put the content pack on that I'm looking for. How big is this? I mean, it's interesting. I don't think it's quite tall enough. we're... I mean, it is kind of tall enough. Or should we go rocks? So that's an option. Or we could go like this guy. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this guy. I think this guy's gonna work out a little bit better. Let me just pull you out. So I'll nix you. We'll grab this guy and we'll put you in there. So we did go for a walk on Halloween night. There was a lot of people that waited until last minute to put their decorations up, and I can't help but wonder if something happened and their decorations got vandalized one year. You know what? I think I remember that. Didn't we walk through there one year and like all the Halloween decorations were like slashed and stuff? Like the inflatables? Or they were ripped or something? No? Oh, maybe I'm misremembering then. Alright, how do we want to... Like, we can't be too high, right? Because of the, the track there. Okay. If I could get out of this tree and still see, that would be great. I'm trying to figure out, do I want this to come forward a little bit? Maybe. Alright. Oh, that works pretty well. Because we can adjust this bench over a little bit there. Okay. Now, my only dilemma is I did not measure this, and I probably should have. Oh, it's not gonna be. Really? Damn. So that is gonna be just... Nope, nope, nope. That is going to be just short. But you know what? That's okay. 'Cause if we... do that. Alright, I'm gonna temporarily pop you there. What was this one? That was the 6. Do we want another 6 or do we want the 4? Let's see. Will the 4 work? No. 4 is not gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna need 6 again. Alright, so we're gonna flip you. Alright, I'm gonna take that off. Right. I don't think that I have rope that is quite big enough. To lash that in place. Alright, so you are gonna come down to about here. This this might need to be. Can I get this without the rope on it? Is that like possible? Cause I kinda sorta have a slight issue with trying to put what I need to put on here. That's not big enough. I mean, we got this thing, right? But I don't think this is big enough either. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop it. No, that's not big enough either. And I like that. The only thing is, it might be big enough if the rope was in a different spot. So I might have to do something else there. Might have to use this fence piece. That's a small coil. Do you have large coil? Oh, well. We do have large coil. I mean, it kind of fits. Alright, medium is definitely not gonna work. Alright, so if we... Alright, can I put you on 15 maybe? Oh no. That's gonna take a hell of a lot of fussing. Alright, let's nix that. I mean, this guy's... Wait, are you the same on both sides? You are. Okay, well that's not gonna work. I mean, we have this piece, but that's gonna look fucking stupid. I could see if I have any non-Oceania pieces here. I mean, we have this guy. He's kind of big, though. Yeah, I don't know about that. And this is too small. Alright, I need to get the spelling of koala because I keep misspelling it. So, Koala. Don't mind that. like a size font here that's gonna... It's gonna work here. Alright, that kind of works. Kind of. Alright, so here's the thing though. I have to... Oh, I don't know what the fuck I just did there. No. Alright. So if we go... Okay. What was it? Oh. A. So is anybody doing BlizzCon this weekend? Like, did anybody get virtual ticket? I'm curious as to who the music acts are this year. Koala. I think this is the first year I'm not doing it. Oh, well, you know, so I either have to go down a font size or we split the words between both sides. I guess we can split the words. Like, that should be okay, right? So we can get it centered a bit better. Yeah, I'm not doing it this year. I've been not, I think I've fallen out of love with the Blizzard stuff. I think the disappointment in, the shit that's been going on with Diablo 4 was kind of the final straw for me. I've been tempted to restart the sub just to go play Classic, but I think I'd get real fucking bored with that real fucking quick. And I know they're bringing back regular riding, or they're bringing regular riding into the new area, but I think it's been too long now. And I just kind of like too little too late for me. I just don't have the money. Money's been tight enough. This one needs to come over just a little bit more. Okay, that's not bad. Let me... see here. I mean, I'm glad for everybody else that's still having fun. And I was seeing some people posting on Twitter that they were heading out. I also saw some other people that usually go every year die hard that did not go this year. which I thought was interesting. Not quite sure why they decided not to. I did find it fascinating that they weren't doing a live Q&A this year. Take that for what you will. Wow, that is like just short in there. I mean, I guess it's not so bad. Now the question is, do we want to leave this as white? Or do we want to color this? Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. So I need this guy to come on over. And join us over here. A little too far. Apparently there's talk that a new expansion's gonna be talked about, but I don't know, man. I wasn't really into the whole dragon thing to begin with. Not really sure what they could possibly plan on doing now. But whatever it is, it's probably not enough to bring me back. It's like just... This one is definitely too short. I mean, we could probably try to find some sticks that would work in there, but at the same time. Okay, so we're gonna be one of those weird people. And I'm sorry if you're one of those weird people that spells letter C names with a K. Okay, let's see. If we can get this. Oh, that's... Hold on. This is not in the right position. I mean, that one kind of is. This one's definitely not. I want to fix that before we go any further. that's probably good enough now. Okay. Alright, so anybody have any plans for this coming weekend then? Anything at all? We have to go food shopping. If a check clears in time. We are just about out of every fucking thing. Alright, let me grab all of you. Alright. No plans? Well, sometimes it's best to just kind of see where the day takes you. I have video I have to finish editing, plus we're streaming this weekend, so like we definitely have stuff going on. Is this one further apart? It must be. It also seems like this should be slightly lower. Alright, so Koala Cove. Alright, nope, not the conservation pack. Thank you much. Let's get some wall sign Tiki Steves. Oh, this plant. This damn tree. Keeps getting in the way. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I will probably just be working on video editing and streaming. Probably some house chores to get caught up on as always, because they never seem to end. I do need to make some cookies. I didn't end up making them last night because I was involved working on the speed build and I didn't really want to stop working on that because I was like, oh no, I'm almost done. I just have this, this, and this. And then the list kept growing and I was like, oh, I don't think we're getting this done tonight. Laundry. I think we did laundry last weekend. We usually do laundry like every 2 weeks about, but then again, we're not going through that many clothes, so that's fine. Sorry, I need some rocks here. Can you fit in here? Will you fit in here? You will. I'm sure my mom's gonna have Russell running to the store at some point for her. But I don't think we have anything that we actually have to do. It's supposed to get back up to 70 after it's been in the lows of like the 20s at night for this weekend. Maybe we'll do a fire this weekend. kind of depends. We still don't know when the mother-in-law's showing up. She hasn't said. Not that she really keeps us in the loop that much anyhow. But I've not heard anything to indicate that she is on her way or is about to be on her way. I think they still have to... God damn it. Thank you. I think they still... couldn't grab the fucking arrow I needed. I think they still have to get work done on the RV before they can leave where they are. I thought they were still in New Hampshire. Because I was like, oh, well, you know, they'll probably just dick around. And it's not going to be that big of a deal because his aunt, who owns the RV, she's got all kinds of property, plus her own place up in New Hampshire. So they're probably just staying there until this gets dealt with. And Russell's like, no, they're in New York. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, they went to Buffalo to see family up near Niagara, and they're still there. And I was like, oh, that right, that's awkward. So I don't know how that's being handled. Because the generator's not working. Apparently. The computer that runs the whole thing is dead or dying. And I'm like, well, they can't possibly be staying in it right now, right? Like, shit's gotta get fixed. And Russell's like, yeah, I don't fucking know. At this point, they might be better off just, like, making a deal and either trading it in for a different one. Or, ending their adventure, because that's, like, some serious money to repair that. But Russell's like, he goes, my aunt has more money than she lets on. Like, she'll say she doesn't have any money, but she still has money to go do X, Y, and Z. So he's like, she can't be that bad. I was like, well, yeah, I guess. You know what? I don't want that one. I want this one. I'm gonna figure out if I'm putting any lights up on this thing. I mean, we've got the lights from Steve up there. But maybe we should add another Steve here to greet people as they come in. Okay, we will need to add some lighting into this. No, not at all what I wanted. Oh, you're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Finally. I did not think I was going to be able to grab that. Okay, so we're going to take the lights down again real quick. Watch your eyes. Yeah, Steve puts out a good amount of light there. It's not super bright though, because I think I have the spotlight in him to a shade of blue. Because we originally made him for the garden dome. Okay, let's see. How does this sign look? Oh no, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Building block 2 is complete. Certainly looks a lot different than it did. We should probably adjust our track here. It's probably going to yell at me that it won't. Must close the ride before you can edit the track. Okay. Close. There'll be a lot of pissed off people. I need track work. Okay, so is that interfering with anything? No, that's fine. And that's fine there. How come nothing else has a track support on it? Maybe because of where it is or what's under it. Okay, so... Ah! No! No, no. I was fine with that piece. That piece I'd like to take out. Okay, so I don't think I can. That's probably about as much as I can curve you. Alright, hold on. Hold that thought. Alright. Alright, so I don't have track supports on that one. Can I, like, kind of smooth you out? Probably not. Alright, so if I do that. Alright, so you are a problem. What is your problem? I think your problem is the tree. Okay. Alright, that's as high as you'll go. No. Thanks. You. I think I have to move you over slightly and maybe lower you? Okay. Okay, so that's as good as I can take you. What if I put your supports on? Where is that support gonna go? Doesn't show me. Okay. Well, I certainly don't want the support right in the middle. Of the habitat there. Okay, so if we do that, where? Okay, so that tree's a problem. Okay. No. Okay, thanks. I need to deal with this tree. So, can I just lower this? Does it have to be moved entirely? Alright, except that puts you in a weird spot. Alright, so what if I put you there? Yeah, except I'm over here. Okay, thanks. Okay, so that can kinda... I don't know why it keeps raising my camera angle up, but it's starting to fucking annoy me. Alright, so that can go there. That can go there. Well, I turned the track support on there, but it's not showing it. Interesting. Okay. No. Let me remove you. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. What? That's the pathway you decided to take? No. So this... Okay, so if we do that... Oh, it's because it's... Oh. That's like gonna go... like kind of right over Koala land here. Alright. Well, it's not letting me go up any higher. did that support just drop in? Okay, it's in the middle of a bench. So we have a problem with that, but we can fix that in a minute. Okay, can we auto-complete that? Yeah. Like, that should be fine. Kind of surprised some sections didn't put the supports back on when I told it to. But I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Like, I told it to put it in, but maybe because there was no good spot for feet to go in. Alright, so now we have to start the test. I mean, it's a long ride. Why isn't it running? Oh. 'Cause, dumbass, you're in pause. That cannot reach. Which wombat? I thought I already set that up. Okay, maybe I didn't. I thought I had, work zones. Small and fluffy vet. Alright, so we are back in testing mode. This isn't the final setup for this. Wow, that's kind of a rough turn right in there. Let's just delete that bitch. It's a bit of a long one, isn't it? Can we, where's the thing that... Who's not seen here? Oh, the wombat. It goes right through the fucking wombat habitat. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe the wombats are hiding. Where was the thing to, add cars? Edit track. Like, I never... Okay, so what did my... Where's my testing results? Oh, there's the testing results. I just fucking had the thing. There it is. 8. Let's go 10. Alright, we'll reopen this guy. And we'll probably see some more people floating over. Though I'm sure a bunch of people left already. Do we see any of the new balloons yet? Yeah, okay. So there's the new collared peccary. This is the new orangutan balloon. This is the new deer balloon, and I think that's the deer as well, isn't it? Yeah, that would be, or a hog or something. Or maybe that's a giraffe balloon. There's the lemur. So they added 4 new balloons for the anniversary. And the collared peccary, it's not an Oceania animal, so we won't see it in this park per se, but it might show up in Streamland. Okay. So we should have some people. Oh yeah, people are filing in. I don't know what that phantom thing is about. I probably never will. Alright. Let me make this adjustment here. Hi. What's the matter? No, it's not time yet. I'm almost here. Alright, so we're doing okay. Alright, we've got some people up in there. My janky ass track. This will get adjusted a bit more as we get more. Excuse you? It's not time yet. Go sit down. Go sit down or go talk to Dad. It's not time yet. Go lay down. You still have a few minutes. You're gonna fall over there, buddy. Nope. Go lay down. It's not time yet. You have a few more minutes. What is that? I don't know what that is. There's something on the floor. So I don't quite have enough time to get started on section 3. But, while this is running, how about we take a Let's take a look-see at, section 3. Oh, okay, we're reading the info board. Alright. Cool. Oh, you know what? 1 second. 1 second. Wombat. Let's do that. And Wombat gets that. Right now, before I forget. Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's go to Koala Dome. Oh man, look at all these people. Why are we just stuck here? Are we all trying to get into the koalas? And the Quokkas. Who? Why? Where is your keeper? For fuck's sake, where is your keeper? I don't know where your keeper is. There's not that many of you in here, right? Or did you breed and I didn't know it? No. You shouldn't be. Where is your keeper? That is a damn good question. Where is your keeper? Hello? Keeper? Keeper? Quokka keeper? Where are you? Where? Are you stuck? You seem to be stuck. How about we fix you? Is that what happened? Because you were fine before. You might have gotten stuck on the trash can, actually. Maybe we have to move that trash can. How about we move that trash can? I think you were stuck. They're in there. They're working. Well, they should have been in here. I put them in here. Where did they go? Can you get the poopits? Thank you. Okay. They're working on it. Okay. Well, we were gonna go hang out in the koalas, that's right. While we look at this. Alright, that's a good shot there. Okay. So, for the next block that we're gonna start on Saturday. Let me bring up my notes here. So we'll be starting the third building section in this zoo. This is called the bird block, and I'll update the scroll for this weekend. So we're going to need to include the following animals: emu, kiwi, cassowary, and little penguin. This new section will have to have a restaurant with seating capable of viewing the kiwis. It must have a gondola stop, and it must include a bathroom. So we're gonna need a little bit of room for that. So we have to figure out where that's gonna go. And I'm kind of wanting to do something over here-ish. Well, I mean, it has to have a gondola stop, right? So we can't be too close to that one. Perhaps we do it, like, over here. Like, we can come out here and maybe come up this way. And we can work on, like, maybe bring it up in this area, and we'll have to just redo all of this section. I might take the supports back off in this section until we get that sorted. But I think a gondola stop up here might not be so bad, and then maybe we can fix this mess, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can put the gondola stop like right up in here. Well, that's not very far. For having just left, we could come out this way. And we could have like maybe our bird section in through here, and then maybe have the gondolas pass through the bird section, and then maybe put like the stop back in here. Perhaps, and then have it continue back. What is your problem? Zuzu wants on the bed so bad. He's like having a fit. Alright, my mom must be outside. So I think that might be what we try to do. It seems awfully close to this stop, but maybe we can maybe it won't be quite so close to it by the time we get done. We could come off this way and take the track out here. And then maybe like have the gondola stop kind of like over here at the end of that section. Perhaps we can like feed it through. And then we can put something else over here. Spotty! Alright, they're getting rambunctious. So I guess that's about where we're gonna stop for today. I'll try to get that speed built edited as fast as I can. Well, it might take me a couple days. Hey, hey, hey! Shh! Squeaky dog warning. So that way you guys can see what all we did over in here. And we'll kind of take it from there. What's the thoughts on this new weird, bizarre track here? Because they're being weird, apparently. Really good value, really good value. Okay, that was last year. Okay, so we got all of those guys up there. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go before everybody's ears bleed from the dogs barking. I will see you all tomorrow to work on Streamland Park. So until next time, you guys, have a good one.